Okay, so let's just uh, go dot figure execute, and now execute. Okay, just remove this. Okay, so and let me just give one more value over here. It's the value error for this one, that add trace to the figure. And let me give one more thing, where x3 is equals to y3 is equals to, maybe let's give some uh, random values, and I'm gonna copy the same. I'm gonna copy this, paste it here, and x is equals to 3, then y is equals to 3. It's error again. So maybe let's just change this to commas, and again run. Okay, let's do one more thing. We can just remove this, and okay, control Z, remove this, and just remove this. Okay, now over here you can see the error was that over here the go figure one, and you have to write this also, and now this. So as you can see over here, that I have over here trace 0. This is named with the markers like this, which is at 1 comma 4 and 3 comma 6, and you can see the trace 0 also over here written. Then over here this is trace 1, and this is trace 2, and trace 2, if I press, the trace 2 is removed, and trace 1, if I just press, so the trace 1 is also uh, gone, and trace 0. So now this is empty. So let's get back them again, just press them. Okay, so now trace 2 over here is mentioned as 3 comma 5, and then it's written trace 2 also over there. Okay, so now suppose I want these, like I want the trace 0 in a line, no markers to it, trace 1 as only markers, no lines, and the trace 2 as the lines and markers like this together. So how can I do it? What will I do? I'll just copy this and paste it here. And one more thing, I will paste this. The figure is equals to go figure. This was showing an error because figure was not defined over here, and we have to write then the figure. Let's run this. Now over here what we will write is comma. We will write mode is equals to I wanted lines, and comma mode is equals to markers, and over here mode is equals to lines, markers, and over here lines plus markers, and execute. So here is my result. Now what I am seeing is that the trace 0 is just a line, and then trace 1 is the markers that we have given, and then trace 3 has both of them. So today we have learned some introduction about the Plotly library, and we have seen the difference between the Matplotlib and Seaborn and Plotly, and we can see that it's more advanced with some features. And we have learned about the scatter function that has we can give markers using it, and how to add titles using the update underscore layout, and we can how can we use the add underscore trace function, and we use it to make um, multiple use it to make multiple values, or we can make multiple graphs in one single one. We can make multiple things like this, you can say. Yes, in a box we can store many things. It is something like that. And then over here we have used used the mode uh, to give the mode, like if we want just the markers, like we have learned about the scatter graph also, the scatter plot. So we have through the markers we can make the scatter plot, and then the lines plus markers, we have the normal one that we will always get uh, with the markers if we use the scatter function. So with the markers and lines both we will get, and this is simply the line that we have got over here. Let me show you here. Okay, so this is all for today. Thank you. Let me get new topics for you.